Hello traders, this will be the analysis for tomorrow, that is 8th of July. So we will start. This here I have the Bank Nifty setup for today, which I shared yesterday. And near the 22,000 levels, we got some nice hammer candles. And then the market rallied up to the first target of 22,675. So we got some good profit there. For tomorrow, this is the setup. Now let me explain. On the 30-minute chart, this looks like to be a cup and handle pattern. Here we have the initial up move and then a cup, the handle, and then we have started to move up. Now the target for the cup and handle pattern is the support and the resistance. If we take this level, the range, then if we apply the same range to the upper side, this is the usual target of the cup and handle pattern. So if we see, then the target is coming to 23,800, that is around 5%, so might not be achievable in intraday. And intraday targets are 22,975 and 23,425. These are based on previous support, which are acting now as a resistance. If you are using the 15-minute chart and you go to a previous time, you will find that these levels act as a support and we will provide resistance now. For buying levels, if it is coming to the lower levels of 22,180, then we can look to buy, place stop loss just below today's lows, and then keep the target of the upper levels. In case of gap down opening in the buying area, then we can directly buy. In case of gap up open near the target levels, then we have to wait for some price action, and if the market comes down to today's highs, then we can look to buy there, and then the momentum can continue. For Nifty, the buying levels are at the lower levels, so if it comes down, then we can buy. But if it is going above the today's high, which is also yesterday's highs as well. So here I have the Nifty on the 5-minute, and we are at the resistance. This is yesterday's high and this is today's highs. So if we start to go above here, then we can see a move up to 10,900 and then further 11,000. In case of gap up opening directly at the higher levels, we can wait for the price action, the price to come down to 10,810 and then go long from there. Now for the stocks, here I have the LIC Housing Finance. Now we see that the resistance of 295 has been tested multiple times and now it has become weak. The price has also started to stay in the upper range, and I think if we get a breakout above 284, then the target is 318, which is clearly visible as previous support area, which will now act as a resistance. Now we have Ramco Cements. Here also the 661 resistance or the 660 level has been tested multiple times, and now the stock has started to stay in the upper range. So if we get a breakout, then we will move towards the 700 level, which has acted as a support in the previous area, so will now act as a resistance. For L&T Finance, then here also 71.50 resistance has been tested multiple times, and we are currently in the uptrend. As we can see, we have resistance breakout, then trend line breakout, and finally I think there can be another breakout, and the target will be rupees 80, which is near the previous selling pressure area, and the target will be rupees 80 for this current move. For Adani Enterprises, I think these two levels are very important for the stock, 195 and 155, because 195 have provided support multiple times, so now this will act as a resistance. But we have gone above the 155 levels, we have come down for retest, and now we are going up again. So I think the 195 target can be achieved in the coming days. For Axis Bank, I'll show it on the chart. Now here I have posted a big target of around 100 rupees. so it can take some time, but let me give you how I reached to that target. First we will go with the 30-minute chart, and we will start our analysis from here. Now we see that this was a support for the market, and then this same level became resistance, and the market or the share came down. So this level is no longer important, because all the people who identified this as a support level and bought, and then the market came down, and when they reached to their break even, they exited out and they are out of the market. So this level is no longer important. So 500 level is not that important anymore. Now if we come down, then here we have more accumulation, as you see. So everyone who bought at these swings are now trapped when the market gap down. So as soon as the stock came to their levels, which is here, and all of them have exited the market, so this level is also traded now. Then we move up. Now we see this level, and here we see that everyone who bought into this move, this candle closed here and then opened here. So all those people who bought at the higher levels are trapped. So when the stock came to the previous support or resistance, they exited out and we got a down move. And then we went to another highs, and these people who are trapped here, they exited, and then the market came down. We had this gap down, and these people who are trapped, they exited at these higher levels. As you can see, we get another breakdown, and those people who are trapped here, they also exited at these levels. And finally we have started to move to the upper range, and this is making a price action. So now all the previous selling pressure has been absorbed, and I don't think there is any selling pressure left till the highs of till the selling pressure around this area and this gap. So I think there is a possibility that we will reach to 545 target in the coming days. So I hope everything is clear in this video. For Bank Nifty and Nifty, we are still bullish, but in case of gap up opening at this point, we have to be careful, and if there is a gap down opening, there could be a possible buy scenario. So this is it for the video. Hope to see you guys tomorrow. Thank you.